Okay, so Nom Nom has sent this little city in, and it is at 10%. Oh my goodness me. If you enjoy Fix Your City, don't forget to leave a like. Every like is another sip of tea for me, which I really need to fix all these cities. How many roundabouts is in this city? Well, we've got one roundabout. That one's green. That one's perfectly okay. 2 roundabouts. They seem to be getting worse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is like the worst one. 12. It's getting more worse. 13. Oh my goodness, that's the worst one yet. 14. That one's perfectly fine. 14 roundabouts. I think I've counted it all. Let us see what we can do in this city. So it's really backed up. So we're going to do a little thing where we follow the traffic first of all. So, oh my goodness me. Look, it comes from outside the city there. Outside the city there. What about this side? That side's not too bad. Down here, down here, down here, down here. Through all of this. Down here, down here. This is just like... Blue. And they're all heading this way. These are all heading this way. Then they're heading into this. Then they're heading... Oh my goodness me. It just goes on and on and on. Then they're all heading down here. Let's squeeze through the middle. Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Then they hit this, which is the other traffic. And then we end up heading back out here, back down here, back into here. Then they're all going along here. Then they're all going along here. Then they're all going down here. Down here, down here. And then it's back to where we started, I think. They're all heading back down there. Yeah, because we came in and went that way. So it is a bit of a chock-a-block round in the circle. So, I just think it's going to be one of those fixes where we need to just do a load of fixes because there isn't one particular spot and then see how that affects everything. So I'm going to go through the roundabouts first of all. And we're going to just pick this one that's got no problems at all because that is always a good place to start. And make sure, ping, you've set up all your roundabouts correctly. Yeah, I'm already finding some of these roundabouts are not set up correctly. Every now and again, I'm coming across one that's got maybe one of these little symbols on that shouldn't be on, the entering the block junction. Ooh, and all that sort of thing. And we have seen so many times in the past that it only takes 1 or 2 of those not to be set up right. And it can mess everything up. So, yeah, always worth checking. Always worth checking. Okay, pretty sure that's all the roundabouts done. We've gained a couple of %. Nothing major. So the next things I want to do, little quick fixes, is just take a look at these junctions here. I mean, I hate this junction. This junction... and this junction, these are not the best junction ever for lots of traffic. So let's just see if we can replace this for something a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to give this turbine interchange a go. Doesn't take up much more space than this, and I reckon it will get things moving much smoother. Okay, all the cars are going to fly through the air and work out where they need to go. Well done, well done. It's an interesting looking one. It's got a lot of merging and things like that going on, but if we can get the traffic problems solved, they don't all get stuck, then we should find that even with 2 lanes merging into one and that sort of thing, it just keeps moving. But obviously that isn't where the problem lies. It's further down here. So for this one, I might just do a little bit of lane management. You've sort of done it in a few places. Yep, the merging rules coming out, going in. So you've actually got that set up nicely. You've got a place in the middle where they're swapping, and yeah. Good. So I'm going to leave that one like it is, even though it isn't the best one ever. So the next thing we want to check is your public transportation. Let's just take a look at this here. You do obviously have some buses set up, which is good. No tram lines, that's fine. You have some metros. Let's take a look. Oh, I saw these metros before and thought they were nicely designed metros. So they go up around the top there. Not terrible. I mean, they're covering all the places you think people would want to get to. And maybe another stop up there would be handy. I'll put that in. Okay, so we've now got 2 stops there. I mean, another stop up here would help for these. These people aren't going to walk that far. But then you do have buses that go around. Yeah, so I think we'll stick with that. As we come round here, you've got a stop by the airport. Very good. Over here, you've got this entire area. Let's have a look. You've got 1 stop there, 1 stop there. You've got no buses up here. So maybe a little bus line round there to help people get up to this one. There we go. Just something like that. He's turning around in there. That's fine. And then you've got this bus line down here. So overall, actually, I wouldn't say that is too shabby. Okay, we are now at 15%. So very slowly rising. Another thing that you want to do, this main road that you've got going through here, you want to give people the option of bypassing these roundabouts. Would really help this situation out. So let us start with this one here. Okay, so I've set up a little underground bypass to go past this roundabout, and you just want to make sure that this junction is set up correctly. Remove any roundabouts that are there. You want these to carry on up to there. There we go. And this one, what's going on? Have I done these the wrong way round? That one should be going that way. Oh, I've got these facing the wrong way. Darn it. There we go. And then that one comes out and joins there. Let's remove the traffic lights again. Ping. And then the same for the other direction. So you're using the lane mathematics and the lane management. 3 lanes minus this one down here. There we go. Goes to 2 lanes here. And I've upgraded this to 3 lanes each way to give a little bit more space. And then it's going to go down to 2 lanes there where we have our bypass off. I've moved the university over here. So that should just help. Look, some people are coming off. Then they're coming on up here. We need to do the same this side. Let's remove the traffic lights and do our lane management. So when you come out, you can only go left. So you should just keep moving. There should be no right turning back onto the roundabout again. If you want to do that, use the flipping roundabout. And then you're going down there. You're going to there. Oi, follow the lanes, will you? There we go. So that should just keep that moving. And I imagine we just need to check the speeds as well. We've got 100 round there, 50 there, 80 there, 60 there. So yeah, they should take this as an option rather than round this one. I might just drop this roundabout to 80. There we go. And we know then for a fact that they're going to take this rather than the roundabout as a quicker route, which will mean, yeah, keep this moving. So I'm going to set that up for here, here, and here. And that should make a big difference. What are we at? 23 is already going up. Fantastic. Okay, there's the second one done as well. Just worth mentioning, if you've got any paths, because before they stop there, you want them over the top here, because obviously they can't cross over this road. So that will help your paths keep on working. And I normally like to just turn off parking on that. You don't get the parking on the 6-lane road, but on the 4-lane roads you do. 33% it is going up, and it's just helpful having these. I mean, this one here as well, depending on how many people want to get across. What you could do as well is add just a couple of little roads like through here. And the last thing to check once you've set up your roundabouts, make sure the give way signs and everything are back in for all the roads that you've been changing and all of that sort of stuff as well. What are we at? We're at 42%, which is fantastic. Let's just check that you've got your lane management done here. No. So we only want that for going down there. We want this for going straight on. We'll use all the extra lanes. Also, I don't want people... Come on, join that button. Come on, press it. Thank you very much. I don't want people trying to cut across here. So we're just going to say, you have to go straight across, and straight across. There we go. Do you know what? I think I'm even going to take off all of your other commercial stuff you've got down here. What you could put along here, which wouldn't make too much of a difference if you wanted it to look nice, is offices. They will take up some of your need of industry, but they don't really have much traffic need coming to them. So I'm just going to sort out my paths because I've deleted a few here, and I think this main road section will be finished. Okay, so let's check out this main road that was going through here. This is the roundabout that was always clear, so we didn't do any work on there. Coming down here, I forgot to remove these buildings. Oh, unless these are offices. They probably are, actually. Yeah, there we go. Coming down here, this is cleared up nicely. Nice and move. Look at that. Nice and free, which is good. Coming down here, this is still a bit chock-a-block choked up. This is moving free down here, and then we're getting down to the end of the city where there's just tons and tons of traffic. Yeah, not backed up as far as it was before. That was backed up all the way up there, and I'm just wondering whether there might be a way of just helping this little bit here. So let's just take a look at this, because we know the game can be a bit hawky-balky with regards to junctions. Let's just pause. And how many junctions have we got here? 4 and 3 lanes. So I am going to do some lane mathematics. We are going to grab 4-lane highway, and we're going to change that into 4 lanes for a reasonable section going back like that. Then we're going to use this lane tool and say we're going to have one for each. And one there. And then I don't want them switching really close. So I'm going to say no switching there, no switching there, no switching there, no switching there. Where does it change to 3? I'm going to say, because it's so busy, don't lane switch until you get to the 3 lanes. Then you can spread out and pick a lane. Oh, a load of them are going to just disappear because I'm forcing them. Whoops. Hey, that's going to help the traffic. 57%. So that's going to keep them moving. I'm going to just help them on the way out as well and say, what have we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look, don't be greedy. There's a lane each, and then you can switch a bit further down. So we're going to do that. So that will just keep that bit moving. Coming in this way, as you can see, look, what was a problem this end is not a problem here because there's not that much traffic. Coming in here is probably an issue. Yeah, so we do the same here. There we go. That'll get that moving in a little bit smoother along there. Look, no bottlenecks. That's what you're aiming for. Coming out of here is fine. So that one we've checked. That one we've checked. This one's not that busy. And look at that. Look. I know we had some cars disappear, but it wasn't that many. And already that's moving okay. So that's going to start getting better. Oh my goodness me. 62%. That is fantastic. What have we got going on here? A little bit of busyness, but not too bad. These are coming down here and getting a bit caught up. I bet we could do some lane management here. Oh, you've already done... Oh, you got one lane doing everything. Okay, yeah, this is something to look out for. Oh, okay, you've done this. Yeah, don't do that. Use your lane arrows. I'm going to turn the traffic lights off. And I'm going to say one for left, one for right, one for straight on. And I'm going to give these guys priority... No, that's the wrong way around. Delete. These guys priority. These guys are all going to give way. That's what I want to do because I want to keep this moving and stop this happening. I'm going to say no lane switching, but when you come in here, you can pick your lane. And that should just keep this little bit of road flowing and it'll stop that backing up already. Very good. Don't know why there's not another connection there. That would just seem obvious. So I'm going to add a little connection in here. And then I'm going to go like that. There we go. Excellent. That's going to help them get in and out of there. Let's just check this is okay. Give way. Make this a main road down here. Someone needs to do this again. Whoops. Give way. You keep coming in. You keep moving. Good. Oh, congratulatory sipper tea for that section. Oh, nice. This section down here is okay. There's not much traffic. Our main road's doing all right. This end's okay. So it is just sort of this section here is getting a bit of hawky-balkiness, really. Well, we haven't done any bypasses on here. We've got a lot. Let's have a look. All of these guys, I mean, they've got connections in other places, but they're using this as a massive big road to come through. And then when we get down to here, let's see where most of these guys and girls want to go. So let's use the in-game tool, routes, and we'll select, not a car, that road there. The majority want to just come up here onto the highway. The trucks are all coming down here into the industry area. This is the nearest industry area. And this is one downside to this city, is only having one industry area off to one side. What would be better is have a little bit here, a little bit over there, a little bit up here, and then you're not getting all the trucks are all coming through this junction to come here, and then they're all coming through this junction to go back here, to go back here. What I'm just thinking I might do is just give them another little route to get over there. Let's see what we can do with this road here. Okay, slight change. This little roundabout and that weird wiggly road I added in just made this a complete nightmare. I put a roundabout there. It just didn't work. So I've removed that. And this little junction here is working fine. The cars are coming in and out, no problem. And then I've just added a roundabout where these junctions meet. And it keeps it all going. We're at 76%, which is absolutely fantastic. This main junction, look at that. Moving nicely, no backing up traffic there, or there, which means this junction is working perfectly well. How's that going? That's going all right. Where's the main road we were working on? Here we go. Look, this is all cleared up, and I've now made this a little main road with a tunnel underneath, which hits that junction I was just talking about, and it just gives more options for the traffic everywhere. But like I said, you really need to spread out your industry. Bus lines now getting used a lot more because the buses can actually move around. Your metros are getting used a lot more, which is good. You don't have any trains. I mean, one thing we could do is add like a cargo train area here, which would help for bringing cargo in and out and moving around your city. That could actually help. Okay, here we go. Just added a little simple internal cargo train network. So that is this end of the city. I've just run it off this roundabout here. Nothing complicated. And already cars and trucks are coming here to drop stuff off. Hey, there we go. We got our first cargo train. Fantastic. Let's see where it's heading. Yeah, oh, I think we know where it's going to head, don't we? But that is definitely going to ease the traffic. Oh, there's one going the other way. So it's being used in that direction as well. And this is not connected to the outside at all. So that would also help your situation. There we go. All the donuts are being unloaded. And they are being sent off into the city. Fantastic. Okay, so we're sort of hovering around the 75% mark. I don't think that is too bad. We've grown the city by an extra 8,000 as well, 58,000. And definitely, I reckon if you make those changes to the industry area that we spoke about, you could easily get that up past 80%. But I'll leave that up to you. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit subscribe. Check out the next video on the screen as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.